Hamish's arch. I'd love to tell you the story about how Hamish's painting on this arch at my and Chris's house started many years ago, probably at least 30 years ago, when the clean were touring. They would have been passing through. They often stayed here, and on one of those occasions Hamish painted this little painting fairly spontaneously on in our kitchen on what we call the arch. So scroll forward about more than a couple of decades, about 12 years ago. It was after Chris had a stroke and Hamish came to stay once again on tour. And I was talking with him and mentioned that it would be really nice if we could, he could, finish this rest of the arch at some stage, because we really loved this particular little piece of his work. He thought about it for a split second and then said, oh well, I'm going out for dinner now and I'm going to Australia first thing in the morning, but I could do it when I get home. So I took him up on that offer. I left some food and drink out for him and went to bed, and sure enough, in the middle of the night heard some rumbling and bashing and crashing, and when I got up, this is what I found. Now I'm going to scoot over this arch quite quickly and then flip the camera around so you get to see it the right way around. So we're going up over the arch, quick, up and over, up and over, and then we're going to flip down. So we're going to start at the bottom. Okay, so I don't know what time it is. It's midnight maybe. Hamish is starting quite tight. He's using the paints that he always used to carry with him because he was a travelling artist in all directions. You can see that you'll recognise this is colour palette. These are the very familiar colours that are used in a lot of his paintings, and also a lot of the very iconic Hamish imagery that we've all come to know and love. There's some of my very favourite little figures in here. We're going up the arch. Here's one of my favourite little figures. I've got a number of little Hamish works that have this little figure in it. Anyway, you can see this lovely colour palette that we're so familiar with. His reds and his yellows and his greens and his blacks. Oh, and there's some blue. Okay, here we go. We're travelling up. There's another couple of his little figures. These little guys are so sweet and cute. Anyway, we're going up. We're going to go over the top. He's got to the top now and he's standing on a chair, and you can imagine it's quite hard in the middle of the night. It must have been like 3 in the morning. He's up on a chair, so he's used some green because he's got green with him, and you can see he's probably got down from the chair, picked up some red and some yellow, and then painted away, and then got down off the chair again, I imagine, and got some green, and then we're going to come round again. I'm going to flip again so you can see it the right way up. Another couple of these little guys that we really love, and you can see Hamish is getting looser and looser as the night goes on. It's morning now, and he's working away past the original, and now he's as loose as a ghost by the time he gets down here. Yeah, and he is done. Now I'm going to flip back and show you that work in its entirety. You can see that this is a house that has had lots of painting done in it over its time, mostly by Chris, but Hamish has always been a welcome addition to this household. So I can't get quite back enough to get the whole arch in one view. Scroll around the kitchen and you can see that this work fits quite well with the rest of the art in here. There's another wee Hamish painting up here. Apologies for the reflection off the window, but once again, very typically that HRK signature, as large as life, often as predominant in the work as the imagery that he's using. Anyway, scootle around, back again, scootle around. So you can see that Hamish's work sits quite well and quite at home in this house. So there you go, that's the story of Hamish's arch.